All right, I am joined by Dylan and Zach Samet and Burley Drummond. And how's it going, guys?
Well, we're great, thank you.
Yeah,
how are
great.
you?
And I'm doing great. And you guys are performing at for Stars for Saskatchewan at the Living Sky Casino tonight at 7:30 with the Everly Brothers Experience. And just want to talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, sure. We'd love to share about it. Yeah.
Yeah, what would you like to know?
Well, I guess what made you guys want to cover the Everly Brothers?
Well, I'd say mainly the fact that there's a void, seemingly a void in consciousness about their pivotal role in American music, particularly by our generation. We're kids of the '80s, and we would be playing 5 nights a week in Los Angeles at bars and clubs and such, and we'd play for 4 hours, 4-hour gigs. And half of that material would be original, half of it would be covers. And we always played Everly Brothers tunes, and people would come up after we'd play an Everly tune and say, "I love that song. Who is it?" And people just didn't know who they were, but they knew the songs. So the songs are part of the fabric of North American culture, but people weren't able to place where it came from. So that's really the spirit behind this, is really honoring them, and honoring the history and just how important they were.
And if I may add, this is Dylan talking. There's 2 other things I think that are significant in my mind that why we're doing what we're doing is we grew up with this music. Our father's an entertainer, actor, singer, dancer, and he was doing the play Grease when we were kids. So, and that's set in like the late 1950s. So the music we were hearing as kids, the first music we ever heard was the music of the 50s. So in some strange kind of time capsule way, we were raised on the 50s music. And the other thing is the fact that we're actually brothers, and we have similar vocal resonance that, well, I would say just I have a higher voice and he has a lower voice, my brother, and Don and Phil kind of had that naturally too. And so we're learning how to be brothers through the music and in a professional setting. So that's another important.
But I would say we sound like us. I don't think we sound like them. I don't think anybody could sound like them. So
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
All right, and I guess how long have you guys been doing this Everly Brothers Experience for?
We've been doing it for 2 years. Burley, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, this is our co-founder here, Burley Drummond.
Yeah, I think we're coming up on 3 years the end of this year. It's been just a wild journey of how this music was going to impact people and how it would resonate. And the response has been overwhelmingly enthusiastic. And I think we're growing in the right direction, and we're keeping the music alive as best as possible. So yeah, we're just so thrilled to be doing what we're doing, and sharing it with these guys is just a joy. So yeah.
And have you guys have been all over the country?
Indeed, all over. We're touring all of Canada right now. Not all of it, but we're doing quite a good amount, and we've been all over the States, and that's been our main goal for the last 2.5 years since we started the project, is to just kind of establish a presence and really see this is a farming community, so I guess a farming metaphor might actually come in handy right now. We've been kind of planting seeds everywhere we go and seeing what areas we can yield crops each year, and just where folks are who really want to resonate with this music. So
yeah, and to add to that, this is a big year for us. We're actually going internationally to Ireland and France, and just like the Everlys toured the world just so extensively, they really kind of set the mode for international touring. I'm excited to say that we're actually going to be jumping the pond and going over to England and that area this year.
So some exciting news there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I guess you guys have been all over the world. Have you ever been into Saskatchewan before?
It's the first time for me.
We've been to Saskatchewan. We traveled through with our dad when he was doing the play Grease. So we spent some time. I know that we spent time in Regina, and I think we probably went through Saskatoon, but we were just kids. We were more interested in the water slide at the hotel than anything.
That was
so
about 20 times.
Yeah.
I found out every way. Although it's not allowed, you can only go down one way, but I tried every way you could.
I think every kid did that.
Yeah. I got to spend a lot of time as a kid growing up in southern Alberta in a town called near Pincher Creek, where my family actually in 1907 homesteaded. So I got to bring my family and these guys there. We spent some time there, which was really special for me. See some of the family that still lives there. But no, this is my first time in Saskatchewan.
And I guess for those who I know are unaware of the Everly Brothers, and this will be the first time listening to them, and they're going to stop by the night, what can they expect from your guys' performance?
So we're going to really try and lay out a chronological, musically it's going to be chronological, historically it's going to be chronological as much as possible. And, Dylan and I try and have a lot of fun with it. So rather than it just being us playing the songs, we tell the story. They tell their story, so there's history, there's multimedia involved. So there's a timeline that people can really contextualize each song. And then Dylan and I, we try and have some fun with it in terms of comedy. So we, take from other brother acts like the Smothers Brothers, and we have a little bit of fun with that. So we are not impersonators. We are absolutely trying to do our own thing with this show. So it's kind of a Smothers Brothers-esque routine that people can look forward to, hopefully.
So you guys are just kind of teaching the history of the Everly Brothers while also kind of paying tribute to them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we want to be liaisons to the spirit of the music and also the pivotal history as well. And that's kind of the goal in which we're trying to do what we're doing.
Awesome. And you guys have a guitar in hand. You guys look ready to perform. You got mind playing a song?
Oh, we'd love to.
Happily. We'll do the first hit that the Everlys had in May of 1957, written by Felice and Boodle O'Brien, the lovely husband and wife songwriting team out of Nashville. This is called Bye Bye Love.